Hello there, Internet, it's Jesse, and yeah, I'm aware, a bunch of Star Wars news happened today. A lot of stuff is coming from Disney, and they range from pretty amazing looking to alright. I had some thoughts on Twitter, and a bunch of you were like, don't just tweet, make a video. Great content, you idiot. So that's what I'm doing. Figure I'll give you my thoughts and try not to waste a lot of your time. Let's do this thing. First off, we have Ahsoka, which is great, considering all the teasers and stuff they hinted at in Mandalorian. My hope is that this show will be about her and Sabine from Rebels following through on the ending of that story. Obviously, I have no clue what it's gonna be, but because it's Rosario Dawson, I imagine we are sticking with this current timeline. And we'll talk about it in a sec. There's hints about what's to come. Rangers of the New Republic is a show set during the time period of Mandalorian. So it's in that weird space after the fall of the Empire, but before the rise of the First Order. The New Republic is a mess during this time. If you want to get a great read on what's going on, either buy the book, Bloodlines, or just look it up online to get the basic gist of it. It's kind of like American politics, but in space. It's fascinating, it's very cool, it's about Princess Leia. The Republic's a mess. I don't know if this is going to be about, we saw the badge that Cara Dune had, or if this is more of the X-Wing guys. I don't know what the vibe is going to be. The best news about all of this, though, is that Ahsoka and Rangers will be in crossover events with future seasons of The Mandalorian, and I think that's really cool. Next up is the ObiWan Kenobi show. This is going to be big. Deborah Chow's directing it. It's got Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen as Darth Vader. I don't know what that means or why he's even there, since he hides from him during this time period, right? After Revenge of the Sith, so maybe it's flashbacks? Maybe it's a side story about Vader finding his way in armor? I don't know. Maybe Obi-Wan's going crazy and he sees his old friend in the desert. Either way, fascinating. They've also got a Cassian Andor show, which, awesome. I assume it's a prequel, for reasons. I can't wait to see it flesh out this character's past, considering he's one of those, do bad things for good reason types. Obviously, Diego Luna is back. Excited about that. Excited for the less Forcey side of Star Wars, always. We've also got a Justin Simeon Lando show. I don't know a lot about this one. I have no idea if Donald Glover is coming back. I don't think they even mentioned it. They just mentioned that a Lando show was happening. I'm thrilled about that. I'm sure Donald is in talks, right? Has to be. They're probably throwing money at that dude. Then one of the more interesting ones is the very first High Republic show. It's called The Acolyte, and it's a mystery thriller, which I am here for. For those of you who know nothing about the High Republic, it's like a new thing. It's a Disney endeavor. They've got books and comics coming very soon, and it's kind of this we can finally tell stories we want that are not connected to current Star Wars because it's 500 years before Episode 1. We did a book club episode on it, and we know a few things. Basically, there's trouble in the Outer Rim, and a hyperspace disaster causes a major calamity throughout the galaxy, and stuff is bad. The Jedi are set to make it right, and of course, there is evil in the shadows. If you want to get more in-depth, go listen to that episode. We really get into it. But this time period is fresh. The only possible link is Yoda, because Yoda's 900, right? So he's probably around. But what does a 400-year-old, right? If a 50-year-old baby Yoda, Grogu, is kind of like a pet, like a dog, then what the hell is a 400-year-old? I have no idea. I guess we'll find out. Then we've got a C-3PO R2-D2 show called A Droid Story. Who knows what this is going to be about? I'm sure it's going to be one of those things that either people love or hate based on the style of comedy they use. I keep thinking back to every droid episode of Clone Wars or Rebels and wondering if is this a great idea for a show? I don't know. I have no clue. They were some of my least favorite episodes of anything, and the older I get, the more the droid humor is kind of but maybe I'm not the intended audience, so who knows? Then there's a show called Visions, which I am very much the intended audience of, which is a series of short anime films. If it's anything like that TIE Fighter anime that was released on YouTube a few years back, damn, I am hyped for that. And of course, in a move we all saw coming if you watched the last season of Clone Wars, they are making an animated series based off of the reject yet totally cool clone troopers, The Bad Batch. I assume this is going to be one of those things that is targeted for younger Star Wars viewers and something Davis will hate. The Bad Batch were neat. The little bit we got to see them over that 4 arc was fun. I definitely know that some of the characters are designed to be the one your kids will love. Like the one big brute guy is like, I blow things up. And yeah, we were like, that's designed for kids to laugh. Gotcha. And last, but certainly not least, I think it's the biggest news out of all of them, Rogue Squadron. Patty Jenkins directing a movie based off the best damn X-Wing pilots in the galaxy? Come on now. I assume we'll still have Wedge as the leader, but who knows? I am very hyped though, because it's being done like a fighter pilot movie, and that's really cool. It's exactly how it should be done. I'm very excited. If they stick to any of the books, or they give us like a really good evil TIE fighter ace, or TIE Defender ace, oh, that could be good. That could be fun. A good way to introduce TIE Defenders to a larger crowd. I don't know. So yeah, there you go. A lot of new stuff from Star Wars and Disney. Will it be amazing? Will it be lame? I don't know, but it's the fun part of Star Wars right now, right? This brink of immense possibility, all these new ideas. I don't know, it's half the fun. Guessing, pondering, theory crafting. I, for one, love it. And I cannot wait to see what happens. Hopefully you enjoyed my thoughts on the new Star Wars stuff. And hey, here's hoping it's awesome.
You know, where's the payoff? Bring the strippers and booze! We do occasionally talk about video games. Bring the strippers and booze! I don't have time for video games. Bring the strippers and booze!
Oh, thank God, I don't need pants now.
Hey, JC, what are you doing? Not much. Making a fortune.
It's a promotional broadcast.
Yeah, now sing music.
It's a promotional broadcast.
Bring the strippers and booze!
It's a promotional broadcast.
I'm here to ask and answer one simple question.
It's a promotional broadcast.
You got